Today we're looking at some of the best silver cards on EAFC 24. Let's get into it.
Absolutely, Jack. I will go first. We'll start off with a defender.
Okay.
He's in the Prem, which I think makes him quite desirable as well.
Yeah, definitely.
He's just signed from Ajax.
Oh.
It's Calvin Bassey. Bit of a baller.
Oh, guys, this guy featured in last year's best silver video. And if you look at his stats, you can see why. Last time he was a fullback. This time he is a centre-back.
Yeah.
Look at those stats. For a silver, even for a gold.
Yeah.
You'd be buzzing, wouldn't you? I think packing this guy untradeable at the start of the year would be insane. Amazing physical, good defending, great pace. Robbie, I'm excited to see if it can even get better from here, or if you've peaked already.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? He looks absolutely class.
So, up next, Rob, for me, it is a midfielder. We've got Darius Alaru. This guy has got some of the highest base stats in the game for silvers, and he's also 4-star, 5-star, which is insane. Yes, I grant you he's not the best league or nation, but usually when you're making a silver team, it doesn't matter too much. You can normally find somebody that's somewhat decent from the league as well, and his stats are insane. 83 pace, 80 physical, 72 dribbling, 72 passing, and for a silver, you can't sniff at those stats.
No, absolutely not. 92 stamina is absolutely insane. Next up for me, we've got Pacho. Absolute baller. Look at this card, Jack.
You might say he hasn't leveled up from last year, Rob.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he had that leveled up card, didn't he?
He did, yes. But to be honest with you, Rob, I don't know if I mind. Look at that card. Those are some crazy stats. 79 physical. He's got me stuttering on my words, Rob. 86 jumping and 85 strength is insane for a silver.
Yeah.
He's going to dominate some men. And not in a nice way either.
He's just going to be amazing. 83 pace, like both centre-backs I've showed you so far, 83 pace. If you can find a way to get them in the same team, that is an outrageous backline for a silver team.
Yeah, just run Bundesliga and Prem, really. You know, there's
easy. Yeah.
There's plenty of good players from the Bundesliga because, Rob, I'm going to go on to one. It's a man that we all love and cherish. Can you guess?
What position?
He's a striker, right mid, right wing.
Silas.
It is indeed Silas. He looks amazing. Once again, got the 5-star skills, which is very nice. He's got 87 pace, 80 dribbling. He's only got 70 shooting, but within that, he's got 79 positioning and 78 finishing for a silver, boys.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You know, he looks crazy.
Outrageous.
And I think he's going to be very expensive when a silver objective comes out. If we see some sort of silver evolution, by the way, boys, and this guy's allowed, oh my lord, he's going to fly.
Right, next up for me, back on the defender hype. I've been tasked with the defenders. This guy looks insane. And the Saudi Pro League is quite good this year as well, so I think he'll do a job for you. Look at those stats.
Good lord, man. It looks insane. Medium
I
height.
know.
It's like a true 87 pace as well. It's not even false. It's not even like he's got loads of sprint speed or loads of acceleration or whatever. Look at his physical.
He looks outrageous. Like, he could pass it like a gold tee.
Tom Bakhti.
Go on, Hassan. What a card you've got, sir.
Well done. Moving on to another rogue league. We've got the Scottish League. We've got Maeda.
Ah, yes, the Japanese fellow.
Indeed. That's some good spelling from you, Rob. Well done.
Sir.
The only thing about this guy, I mean, you look at his face stats, they're absolutely insane. 92 pace, 72 shooting, 74 dribbling. And then he goes and spoils it all by having 2-star skills. It just doesn't feel right, does it?
No, yeah, that is strange.
But 4-star weak foot's pretty nice to have on your striker. He's got 90 stamina, he's got pretty insane dribbling, he's got 91 agility and 2-star skills. It just make sense to me.
It doesn't sit right with me, no.
It doesn't, no. Cases that don't sit right with me. And this is one of them. But aside from that, he looks absolutely insane. And usually when you're in, you're playing a silver tournament or whatever, silver objective, people are sort of very impatient. If you score with them, they'll leave. And this guy's bloody quick. Just run in behind them and score. And, you don't even need the skills, really.
Next up for me, then, is a bit of a silver hero for me. Back when Silver Stars was first a thing, this guy was my man. It's Alfred Duncan.
What a boy.
What a guy.
Do you remember his storyline card a few years ago?
That
was
83 rated.
What a beast. But this card, equally, Rob, is a bit of a beast, In terms of a silver card, there's no weaknesses really. Very solid dribbling for a sort of defensive midfielder. I'm a big fan, Rob. I'm a bloody big
I'm not
fan.
opposed to that. Medium high as well. Serie A silver team. They used to be a thing back in the day. Maybe they're on the way back.
Maybe. Where's El Kabir? Where's our show, are we? Speaking of a team that, is not the Serie A, we've got some League One players, Robbie. We've got Boadu, a player that was a gold last year. He's had a bit of a downgrade, bless him.
Is he Dutch?
He is, you're right. Only got 3-star skills, but he has got 5-star weak foot and some great in-game stats, especially the shooting stats, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be very good. Obviously, a little bit slower. I think he was like 88, 90 pace last year, and strange to get a downgrade at his age, because I feel like he's quite young, but
yeah,
whatever. I don't care, really. I'm sorry, Myron, if you are watching. I hope you get better. I hope you go back to being a gold, my friend, but an amazing silver nonetheless. Great agility, great jumping. He's going to score you goals, and there's plenty of good good players within the league to link to him.
Next up for me, I've also got a Scottish man. Oh, we've not got a Scottish man, but we've got a Scottish League man.
I was about to say.
It is Lewis Ferguson.
I've seen this man. He is the second highest stats-wise in the game for silvers, that is.
He looks outrageous. 90 stamina, 85 aggression.
He's angry.
What more can I say? Yeah,
Maybe he's not got any deep-fried Mars bars in Bologna and he's really angry about it.
Yeah, he's dead up with the bolognese. He wants some haggis.
Moving on. We've got a man that we all know very, very well. It's Ital. Yusuf. The classic. The boy. Yeah. Obviously, he's had a bit of a downgrade this year. I'm led to believe he's not actually that great in real life. But
no.
He's just got nudes of, EA. But 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Whether you want to use him as a defender or an attacker, sort of midfielder. He can play right mid. So if you do like a 4-5-1 or something, you could probably get him into midfield. He looks great.
He does.
And I'm sure this is not the only Ital card we're going to be seeing this year. I'm pretty sure we'll see something crazy.
I'll tell you what, if there's an evolution that he fits in, I think we're going to see him a lot.
Ooh, lady lucky. That's going to be saucy.
Next up for me, we've got Kamaldeen Sulemana. It was a bit of a hero in the League One last year. Moved to Southampton, unfortunately in the Championship this year, but he looks insane still. He links with Duncan as well. What a card. He's
very, very quick, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
His silver star last year was amazing.
It was. Yeah, it was really good. That was like one of the first weeks, wasn't it? 4-star, 4-star as well. You can't sniff, I don't think.
Speaking of players that have been good in previous FIFAs, we've got Henry Onyekuru. Somewhat of a legend, I'd say, of FIFAs of old. He's also now joined the Saudi Pro League, unsurprisingly. He's right up there, Rob. There's not many Onyekurus. Great stats. He's 4-star, 4-star. He can play only left wing, unfortunately, and left mid, but amazing dribbling, great shooting, and amazing pace. Get this guy either going down the wing or, up at top somehow, and he's going to cook for you.
Next up for me is the Bright Point. It's Bright Asahi Samuel. What a name he's got. Also Nigerian, so he links to Onyekuru. Look at that for a card.
Wasn't he like a right mid or something last year? Or
maybe?
He's had something before, hasn't he, I feel like?
Yeah, the name rings a bell.
Yeah. Nigerians' silvers are always somewhat cracked, though, on FIFA, so maybe it's just that. Yeah. But what a boy. What a great card. Obviously, he's going to sort of do very well if you sub him on, even, in the midfield. Because remember, guys, these guys will be really useful just as subs if you can't get them into the starting 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of players that are difficult to get in the starting 11, Rob, we have got Frank Achiepong, another legend of the silver game. 4-star skills, 90 on pace, 74 shooting, 77 dribbling. Physical, and then 78 dribbling. Crazy agility and balance. Crazy shooting. How is this guy silver, Rob?
I don't know. Genuinely, I don't. He's had a few gold cards in the past, hasn't he? He seems to flirt on the edge of either one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
looks fantastic.
Nevertheless, an icon. What a boy.
Next one for me, we've got a 66 rated. His name is also Bright. I've gone mad for the Bright players. Bright Akwo REMB. Looks class.
He does. A very fast centre-back. Very good strength and jumping for a somewhat more under-the-radar centre-back, I think, that people might not pick up on straight away, to be honest with you. folks.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be on the cheaper side as well. You maybe a little bit unknown, like Jack says.
Moving on, we've got my penultimate player, Rob. It is Juan Otero. And let me tell you, he will tear you a new one. He looks very, very good. There he is. 91
I was a big
pace.
fan of him last year.
73 shooting, 73 dribbling, 73 physical, 4-star skills along with those stats, Rob.
Wow.
It's not fair. And
It's
he
like
plays
87 shot power on a silver's daft.
and he plays in the La Liga as well. It's not even like he's struggling for links.
Yeah. And you can play
The
striker.
La Liga. I was about to say the La Liga is stacked in terms of silvers this year, boys. It is absolutely outrageously good. So
Yeah. That is
I'd be
class.
tempted just to build a quick silver La Liga team, in all honesty.
Yeah, just get ready in case something comes. Might be me.
That's what I always say to my friends as well.
Right, my final player then, Jack. They call him Phil, and he's a new man. It's Phil Newman. 87 pace, centre back, can play right wing back as well. 6'4". What's not to like?
He's fast. That's the main thing, isn't it? That's the common theme amongst these silver defenders. They're fast, and they've usually got decent defending and physical, which is all you need, really. You know, there's no need to get fancy with things. Finishing things off for us, Rob, we have got Pejino. My GCSE Spanish skills are coming in very handy there, Rob. It's a J.
Oh,
There you
Pejino.
go. Guys, if you didn't know, me and Robbie sat next to each other in GCSE Spanish. Obviously, he wasn't listening while I was because I nailed that pronunciation.
Yeah.
Amazing stats once again, 4-star skills. He's from the La Liga, 85 shot power, 80 long shots. Pretty good dribbling. Yes, the physical's not there like it has been on some of the other players, but I think he's going to feel rapid in game. He looks very, very good.
Absolutely, yeah, he looks class. 85 shot power as well.
Yeah.
Get him on a Otero front, why not?
Yeah, genuinely. And they cost you about like 3,000 coins together, the pair of them.
Easy.
So I don't think it's a bad idea to be spending some money on silver cards to start with, boys, before the hype builds, because I'm sure we're going to get some evolutions. We're going to get some sort of objectives to do with these cards. Boys, if we've missed any overpowered cards, please do let us know.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check this one out to see which bronze player to use in the evolutions.